Hey, so in celebration of today being Batman Day, I figured I would go ahead and have some fun and rank all three of the Christopher Nolan films in the Dark Knight Trilogy from the worst to the best. Remember, this is just my list and my own personal opinion. It is in no way the right or best opinion. Let me know down below in the comment section below what you think. And with that said, let's get started. Third place for me is going to be The Dark Knight Rises. Overall, I think that Anne Hathaway as Catwoman is just pretty well miscast and just kind of misses what makes the Catwoman Batman relationship so special. Um, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is an okay character, but doesn't bring anything all that new. Tom Hardy is physically imposing as Bane, but as far as like the whole like face mask thing with Bane, where like oh Lord. If you could understand anything I said right there, like you probably had just as much like ease understanding what Bane was saying in that movie as understand what I was saying with my mouth covered. Like, unless you have a really high sound system and subtitles turned on, you're not really going to understand 90% of what Bane is saying, and you are going to constantly be rewinding the movie going, wait, what? Like, what did he say? Like, huh? Like, also, the way that they handled the death of Talia al Ghul at the end of this movie, like, the acting performance they allowed the actress to turn in was just unforgivably stupid and goofy. Like, it just that definitely needed a second take. It was not good at all. It was one of the most phoned in fake death scenes ever, and it is laughable that it was put in the final concluding chapter of the Dark Knight trilogy. Coming in second place for me is going to be The Dark Knight. Overall, I think this is a pretty good movie, but a movie that gets overhyped way too much. While Heath Ledger does a very good job as the Joker, in some senses he almost does too good. To the point of not only does he kind of hijack this movie and make it much more of a Joker movie than a Batman movie, but also like he has made it near impossible for anyone who has played the Joker, past his death to leave a memorable impact because everybody is just so in love with this version of the character that they refuse to give anybody else a shot. And me personally, like, I think he did pretty good, but Cameron Monaghan for Gotham, the Gotham TV show, I think he did a damn fine job and gets severely overlooked as being a very awesome Joker character because I know he wasn't called Joker in Gotham for like certain legal reasons, but we all know that was the Joker. I mean, like it's the old saying, if it looks like a duck, if it walks like a duck, and it quacks like a duck, more than likely it's going to be a duck. But yeah, that's basically exactly what ended up happening with the whole, like Cameron Monaghan as Jerome Valeska and then, Jeremiah Valeska. He was, in my opinion, he was very, very enjoyable and just gets overlooked. Like I said, Heath Ledger is pretty good, but also it's not as Heath Ledger, but also 2 movies in, Christian Bale's, like, this is probably where his Batman voice is at its most ridiculous, and it sounds like he's been drinking like gravel milkshakes and is developing throat cancer with as gruff and rough as his voice is, and it is so over the top. Like, I get that he's trying to hide his voice, but it just goes way over the top, and it is just dark and depressing with the way they handle like Rachel's death and just how brutal they go against Harvey Dent. That's another thing too. Is Grant? Look, Heath Ledger does a fantastic job in the movie. Christian Bale does a fantastic job with Batman in the movie. I think people are sleeping on Aaron Eckhart's performance of Two-Face because he does a really, really good job as Two-Face in this movie, and shows a very scarred and broken human being who is pushed towards like the very edge. I love the way he is handled, but yeah, there's just a few things that hold this movie back. Coming in first place for me though is going to be the original movie Batman Begins. After we ended up getting Batman Forever and Batman and Robin from Joel Schumacher, it pretty much looked like that the Batman movies were done. Then Halle Berry did Catwoman in 2004, and that did not help matters at all. When Batman Begins came out in 2005, people were very skeptical about the idea of could you do a character like Batman in live action still and make it be interesting and compelling? And I think yes. For me, Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul is by and far the best villain that we have gotten in this trilogy, in the Dark Knight Trilogy. And Cillian Murphy as Scarecrow is just all kinds of different layers of creepy and icky and disgusting, and just really gets under your skin. And some of the way they handle like the visuals of him, I think visually he is one of the most interesting villains because like when he uses his fear gas, it causes like this very hazy, like hallucinogenic effect throughout the entire movie. Very enjoyable, and yeah, but like I said, one of the big things is Liam Neeson as the role of Ra's al Ghul. He does absolutely fantastic and makes this a awesome movie. I love the chemistry that he has with Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne. Speaking of which, Christian Bale, awesome as Bruce Wayne, does a fantastic, intimidating, terrifying Batman. Morgan Freeman does an awesome job with Lucius Fox. Michael Caine is awesome as like Alfred Pennyworth. Getting to see Gary Oldman nails it out of the park with his role of like James Gordon. Like, this is fantastic. Must see for any Batman fan, and I think it definitely deserves to come in at number 1. Let me know in the comment section down below how you would rank the Dark Knight Trilogy. And happy Batman Day. Talk to you later. Bye.